Hey, what's up guys? I'm Jordan Still. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the Digitech Bad Monkey, and we're going to see if it's worth the hype. I heard about the Bad Monkey for the first time probably 14, 15 years ago when I first started playing guitar from none other than Phil X. I don't know if you guys were around back then on the YouTube kind of era, but he used to do these fretted Americana videos where he'd play like these old cool guitars like Strats, Fenders, Tellys, Les Pauls, whatever it might be, and he'd plug into some old rock and roll amps. But he always had a Bad Monkey to help boost the amp, to, showed it some different sounds. I don't know how much Bad Monkeys are going for, because probably a year or so ago, I don't know who started the trend, but everybody was talking about these Bad Monkey pedals, talking about how good they are. And then people started trying to sell them for like hundreds of dollars out of nowhere. I don't know how much they're going for right now, but I know back in the day you could get these for like $30, maybe cheaper, maybe a little bit more. I've had a few different ones over the years, and I know a whole bunch of other people have made videos talking about the Bad Monkey, but I wanted to sit down with it. My tube screamer actually just went out. I've dropped it a bunch and I've used it a lot. It's out. It's not working any longer. So until I get something to replace that tube screamer sound, not that this is a tube screamer replacement or even sounds like a tube screamer really, but it sounds really, really nice. So I wanted to check it out and see if I can throw this on my pedal board for the meantime to get that overdrive sound that I'm looking for, and also just kind of show you guys some different tones you can get from the Bad Monkey, because maybe if you're interested I don't know what the prices are. Hopefully they're not too extreme right now. It might be worth checking out for you guys can add this to your collection and get the sounds that it offers. And as always, the rig right now is very simple. 2007 Gibson Les Paul Standard going right into the Bad Monkey, and then that's going into the front of my MGL 50 2204. Out of that into the Sur Reactive Load with, I don't know what IR, but it's some kind of greenback IR with the 57. Sounds really nice. And I'm running it a little cleaner than I normally do. If you would like to support me and this channel, go check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. Over there, you'll find tons of great guitar lessons, all with tab, covering scales, licks, techniques, and much more. You also get early access to videos, and you can sign up for one-on-one lessons with me. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let's get back to the video. So we can really focus on what the Bad Monkey's bringing to the table here. Later on, I'll probably turn the gain up to more where I like it, which is not much more gain than this, but it is more so the pedal is going to react a little bit different in that environment. So if we just check out, let's play a riff here. Right off the bat, it kind of, everything at noon, it kind of is adding, it's making it a little bit smoother and almost a little boxier and smaller, which is not always a bad thing. I think it's pretty nice. Yeah, crank the high end up. Let's hear that sounds. Oh, it already kind of opens it up right there, just turning the highs up. I really like the Bad Monkey because it has that low knob and the high knob, so you can really balance some different elements there. You're not just stuck with a straight up tone knob. Let's just boost the highs and see how bright it gets. I like the frequency that they use for the high. I don't know, it's just like, I don't know what frequency it actually is, but it's a nice pleasing, it's not too honky or anything. Put it back at 12 o'clock. Let's crank the lows all the way up. Oh, that's nice. I think they just got the frequency spectrum for the EQ perfect. Like, I've played some great amps, but then like the EQ section doesn't react the same way. Same thing with overdrive pedals. I'm really like careful and cautious of where those equalization spectrum is, because if it's boosting the wrong thing, it just doesn't, I'll never find the sound I'm looking for. But I think with the spectrum here, it sounds really nice. Now let's do what I would normally do with a tube screamer, which is crank the level and then gain pretty much off. Oh, that is killer. This is definitely going on my pedal board. See, that's a lot of the gain coming from the level there. What I found when I was jamming in the beginning is if we get most of our gain from the gain knob, it's a little bit more smoother and fuzzier. So let's see if that's correct. Yeah, so hear the difference here? I'm turning it down a little bit. A little tighter, a little bit boxier, a little smoother. If I turn that down and then crank it the level up, it's more open, like a 4x12 Marshall would naturally be. It's a little bit more. Like that low frequency is just right where it's supposed to be, where it's not muddy, but it adds just a nice warmth. it's just killer. I can tell you right now, it's definitely worth the hype. You can click off the video. So that's totally a usable sound. I actually like the gain lower though for how I run it. Level, the first step of gain I want is from the level, and then I use the gain knob to kind of smooth out the sounds when needed. Oh, that sounds great. I'm gonna turn the track on. Maybe we find a different track. All right, let's try this track. I don't know what this sounds like. So now I'm going to turn my amp up to usually with the kind of natural gain level that I'd use it at. Then we'll try the Bad Monkey there. So this is where I like to kind of naturally play it at. There's that low end that comes in. So let's try it. I'll get the level. This is kind of naturally how I think I would use it right here. Might be a little heavy-handed, actually. you have it. That is the Digitech Bad Monkey. In my opinion, totally worth the hype. Like I said, I don't know what they're going for price-wise nowadays, but I would say I would be willing to spend like at least $125 for this thing. Maybe more if it's the sound you want. Like, what's great about it is, number one, you can boost the level. It has a certain tone to it. You boost the gain, has a different tone to it. So you can really balance either high level or low gain and get that as your distortion sound, or you can boost the gain, leave the level at a more moderate level. And then like the low and the high is what to me is so magical about this pedal is it allows you, and they're placed in the perfect frequency range. The lows, I don't know where it's at, but it's perfect right in that low, thick, oomphy area of the sound. And the high is like, it's past like the mid honky wah sound. It's not so high where it's like annoying to the ears or something like that. So it's just right in that perfect range, and you can really balance things and get the sound that you're looking for. So I'll definitely say it's totally worth the hype, and it's worth looking into. All right, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys back next time.